係多做多錯，少做少錯，不做就不錯。
Human nature often is that the more you do, the more errors you make. If you do nothing, you are okay.
幾好嘅翻譯啊！
Wow,
就冇事啦咁樣啊。
not bad, isn't it? It's a good time to reflect on it.
我哋時時都希望大事就化小，小事化好。
But this is what we think. Let's hope that big things will become little things and little things become nothing.
我哋年紀越大咧，就多一事就不如少一事。
Well, as we get more mature, we would like to less things to worry about.
我哋越後生咧就越諸事，
When you are young, you are nosy.
但係隨着時光嘅流逝，我哋發覺喺呢個世代裏邊，你唔理呢啲事，就後邊仲會更多事。
But then reality tells us that if you don't pay any attention now, the things will get worse and worse.
所以保羅話俾我哋知，你哋唔好顧自己嘅事，仲要顧人哋嘅事。
So here, Paul tells us that, well, don't only care about your own interests, you have to care for the interests of others.
我哋自己嘅事都顧唔掂，仲要顧人哋嘅事。
But then you will say, well, I'm only too busy with my own affairs. I don't have any time for others.
我哋點可以做得到呢？
Tell me how? How can I help others?
我哋嘅保羅佢自己個人嘅經歷，我相信好多嚟教會好耐嘅都知道啦。
Maybe you will know something about what happens to Paul.
保羅喺《使徒行傳》記載好多佢嘅事蹟。
In the book of Acts, there's a lot of records about Paul's activities.
而我哋要睇晒，恐怕我哋咁樣就冇時間講晒。
It may not be possible today to give you a full list of what happened to him.
但係從腓立比書第1章，我哋大家就可以發覺，保羅係將自己嘅事擺低。
But then, if you look at the book of Philippians, you will see that Paul has cast his affairs aside.
而且佢係好開心嘅，將自己嘅事交託咗俾佢所相信嘅主耶穌。
And moreover, he is in his joy to put his affairs to Christ.
領受呢個全福音嘅意象嚟到去去建立腓立比呢間教會。
And make full use of his vision to help the Philippian church to build up.
佢以前係靠舊約聖經呢個律法主義嚟到去行事為人。
Before, he depended a lot on the Old Testament in conducting himself.
所以佢見到司提反呢一啲信耶穌嘅，佢就恨不得將佢哋全部捉晒去坐監。
In those days, he hated the Christians so much, such as Stephen, that he had a mind to round up all of them and put them into prison.
佢以為咁做係替天行道。
He thought that he was doing the God's way.
但係主耶穌向佢顯現，
But then Jesus showed himself to him,
佢嘅生命完全嘅改變。
and his life changed.
亦就因為主耶穌喺佢心裏邊改變佢，讓佢睇見馬其頓呢個腓立比教會嘅需要，就嚟到呢個地方建立教會。
And because of Jesus showed him that there is a great need in the place called Macedonia, and he needs to be in the Philippian place to help.
而建立咗呢間教會，一晃就係12年。
And Paul went and planted the church, and that lasted for more than 10 years.
因為佢將自己嘅掛慮、自己嘅事交託咗俾神。
Because he put all his worries to God.
神就賜佢能力嚟到放膽嘅行出嚟傳揚福音。
And God empowered him so that he can do his work boldly.
但係好似我一開始講嘅，當我哋年紀越大，多一事就不如少一事。
But then, like I said before, when you mature and get older, you will like to care less.
而保羅當時已經係坐緊監。
Paul at that time was in prison.
點解會坐監㗎？
Why in prison?
神要呼召你做傳教士。
Isn't it God asked you to be a missionary?
點解你咁論盡要坐監呢？
Why you get to such a mess and in prison?
今時今日我哋趌起個頭出嚟就會俾人揼嘅。
And these days we will be hit if we do that.
尤其是你站喺真理嘅立場嘅時候，一定會有人反抗。
Especially when you are acting the truth, there are opponents.
保羅要傳耶穌基督嘅福音。
Paul is determined to spread the gospel.
反對佢嘅人就將佢迫害。
And he was persecuted by his opponents.
佢去到邊處，唔係俾人打就俾人揾石頭掟。
So whenever he went, he is a target. He is being stoned.
或者去坐監。
Or spend his life in prison.
但係佢唔會因為自己受到嗰個監獄嘅痛苦、失去自由而唔傳福音。
But then he just looked past about his loss of freedom while in prison.
佢更加經驗神嘅偉大。
In the prison, he experienced God's greatness.
佢更加放膽嚟到傳福音。
And that emboldened him.
因為佢寫嘅信帶俾教會好多嘅安慰。
And in his letters to the churches, he comforted the churches.
包括看住佢嘅嗰啲士兵都會睇到佢講嗰啲信點樣寫出嚟而受到感動。
And it is also observed by the guards looking after him.
讓佢哋體會到一個傳教士唔會受到肉體嘅困鎖而唔能夠傳福音。
And the guards will realize that the missionary will not be stopped because of physical and confinement.
我哋今日睇見有啲教會受到迫害，傳道人被拉去坐監。
These days, we witness that churches are persecuted and missionaries are suffering.
結果啲傳道人反而喺監倉裏邊向嗰啲獄卒、同埋其他嘅犯人嚟到傳福音。
And that gives the missionaries opportunity to spread the gospel among the inmates and the guards.
所以呢一書所講嘅自己嘅事，因為福音嘅緣故，因為耶穌基督嘅緣故，我哋可以能夠交託俾神。
So here, if we are looking after the gospel interest, we can look past our own difficulties.
因為相信主耶穌差遣聖靈會保守帶領我哋。
Because we believe that the Holy Spirit will guide us and lead us.
以致保羅可以顧別人嘅事。
So that Paul may be able to look after others' interests.
亦都勸勉腓立比教會唔單止顧自己，亦都要顧到別人。
And also encourage the Philippian brothers that not looking after your own affairs and interests, but also those of others.
同埋你要睇，如果我哋注意第19節同埋呢一個嘅24節，都出現兩個好明顯嘅字，佢就係靠着主耶穌。24節話靠着主。
And in verses 19 and 24, you will notice that it is repeated to say, in the Lord.
因為佢喺基督嘅裏邊，佢先至能夠顧到別人嘅事。
Because it is only through in the Lord that Paul is able to look after the interests of others.
所以我哋睇呢段聖經嘅時候，再次提醒自己，唔係我哋做唔係我哋有能力做得到，而係因為靠着主，我哋先至能夠做到。
So when we read the passage, let us be reminded that it is not through our efforts, but then through the work of God and the guidance of the Spirit that we are able to do so.
咩叫做基督福音嘅事呢？
And what is meant by gospel interest?
頭先我哋讀聖經嘅時候，大家會注意到21節，保羅好似有少少嘅怨言，就話大家只顧自己嘅事，而唔理耶穌基督嘅事。咩叫做耶穌基督嘅事呢？就係福音嘅事。
And in verse 21, we read that Paul was kind of complaining that people are not looking after the interest of Jesus Christ. And so, what is the meaning of the gospel interest?
保羅以前係靠律法行事。
Paul, before, conduct himself by the Jewish laws.
佢有咗舊約嘅聖經。
He is doing things according to the Old Testament.
佢係一個學者。
He was a scholar,
口才又好
eloquent speaker,
亦都知道律法。
and he knew the laws thoroughly.
佢以為靠着咁樣就可以拯救世人啦。
He thought that through the laws he is able to save people,
可以翻轉當代嘅社會啦。
and he can do great things in those days.
但係當佢認識主耶穌之後，
But then when he came across Jesus Christ,
佢高舉嘅就係基督嘅十字架，
what he uplifted is the cross.
就係耶穌基督釘十字架為世人嘅罪犧牲擺上咗自己。
And that is the cross where Jesus sacrificed his life for the world.
佢將呢一個福音嘅事幹當為自己嘅事。
So from then on, he take on gospel interest as his own interest.
亦都因為咁嘅緣故，佢再一次嘅去解釋呢一個耶穌基督嘅事點樣去傳落嚟。
And for this, he explains how Jesus' interest will be our interest.
就係帶住提摩太、西拉一齊路加醫生去到腓立比開呢間教會。
And that is together with Timothy, Dr. Luke, and Silas, they went to Philippians place to build up the church.
而喺呢間教會裏邊，大家就開始認識呢一個好似仔一樣嘅提摩太。
And from then on, they have an opportunity to know Timothy more, just like a son.
提摩太認識耶穌係透過保羅，當佢講嘅係仔一樣去栽培佢。
It is through a father and son relationship that Timothy had a good chance of knowing the gospel.
讓佢能夠認識呢一個主耶穌基督係按照第2章第7節所講嘅，係反而倒空咗自己，取了奴僕嘅形象嘅主耶穌，成為人嘅樣式。
And from the gospel, Timothy was able to know that Jesus emptied himself and turned himself into a servant to have to serve others.
而且成為人嘅樣式。
And from God, Jesus became man.
以至於死，且死喺十字架上。
And served people till death. And sacrificed himself on the cross.
保羅將呢一個道理唔單止係口傳俾提摩太，更加係帶佢一齊去經歷呢一個福音嘅大能，就係建立神嘅教會。
Paul not only verbally instruct Timothy about this gospel, but also took Timothy along in experiencing the gospel work.
所以我哋讀到基督福音嘅事，我哋就想到提摩太效法保羅一樣，願意喺教會裏邊做牧養嘅工作。
So that when we read about the gospel work, we will know that Timothy is taking on the example set by Paul and to do the work to establish the church.
因為大家只顧自己嘅嘢，唔理耶穌嘅嘢，所以佢要保羅差派提摩太嚟去勸喻佢哋，教導佢哋。
Because people are looking after their own interests instead of the interests of Jesus Christ. So Paul took it upon himself to send Tim to the Philippian church to lead people to the right way.
所以唔單止我哋要思想點樣將自己嘅事交託俾神。
So it's not only necessary for us to look after our own affairs,
更加係去思考基督福音嘅事。
and what more to look after the interests of Jesus Christ.
腓立比書第1章、第2章一路係話俾我哋知，主耶穌呢個福音嘅事係幾咁嘅偉大。
And in chapters 1 and 2, the book of Philippians tell us that it is important and great for this gospel work.
而神真係祝福咗腓立比呢間教會。
And the Philippian church was really blessed by God.
所以保羅就喺呢處經驗到腓立比教會嘅恩惠。
And here Paul witnessed for himself the blessings the Philippian church received from God.
因為腓立比嘅弟兄姊妹好愛保羅，知道佢坐監就派呢個以巴弗提去探佢。
And the Philippian church brothers, because they love Paul a lot, and because they know that Paul is in prison, so they sent the brother Epaphroditus to visit Paul.
去探佢嘅時候，就將佢哋嘅愛心奉獻嚟到帶俾保羅。
And in the visit, Epaphroditus also take with him the blessings and help from the Philippian church brothers.
如果我哋睇頭先讀嘅經文裏邊咧，我哋會睇見呢一個以巴弗提有5個角色係喺教會裏邊相當重要嘅一位弟兄。
And this brother Epaphroditus has a lot of roles. He's carrying a lot of hats.
佢係保羅嘅弟兄。
He is Paul's brother.
唔係親生嘅，係主內嘅弟兄。
Brother in the Lord.
佢係同保羅係同工。
And he is Paul's co-worker.
佢係同佢一齊去打仗嘅。
And Paul's soldiers.
而且亦都係使者。
And also a missionary.
Messenger. 呢個 messenger 原文咧係 apostle 嘅意思。
And it's
係使徒嘅意思。
And become Paul's messenger.
亦都係原文咧嗰個 original language 係用 apostle 即係使徒呢個字嚟到去代表。
In the original language, the messenger is written as apostle.
更加係一個牧養嘅一個嘅同工。
And also a co-worker in the ministry.
同保羅一齊嚟到服侍腓立比教會。
And joining Paul in serving the Philippian church.
所以提摩太未去探腓立比教會之前，佢係先帶呢個差遣以巴弗提翻去先。
So before Timothy was sent to the Philippian church, Epaphroditus was sent ahead of him.
佢覺得冇人同佢同心，真正關心腓立比嘅教會嘅事，只有以巴弗提。
Because Paul was thinking that nobody think like him, and only Epaphroditus can do that.
而且喺腓立比教會，大家都對佢好熟悉。
And also it is known among the Philippian church members.
只不過佢探保羅嘅時候，佢亦自己就病咗。
But then when he visited Paul, he fell sick.
而且係差啲死咗。
And so sick, so ill that he nearly lost his life.
喺古時並冇咩聖租 hospital 醫學咁發達。
Well, in those days, medical assistance was rare.
所以一病好容易就會死嘅。
So when you become sick, you have a good chance of being killed.
所以關心佢嘅保羅就唔想佢繼續因為水土不服或者擔心嘅緣故而留喺呢個地方。
And Paul naturally was worried about the Epaphroditus, and so Paul would like him to be sent back to the Philippian church as soon as possible,
好讓弟兄姊妹唔會擔心，
so that the brothers there may not have to worry,
佢自己亦都唔好咁擔心。
and to him, Paul, less anxious.
亦都睇見以巴弗提喺教會咁重要嘅角色，同保羅之間咁密切嘅關係。
And knowing that the roles he emphasizes play in the church and the close relationship with Paul.
呢個係我哋簡單去睇呢一個嘅經文嘅脈絡，係咁樣俾我哋嘅信息。
So from the passage, this is how we know about things are going on.
亦都希望教會能夠歡歡喜喜嘅接待佢，尊重呢一啲嘅神嘅僕人。
And it's hoped that the church would be joyful and having a good time receiving people in honor.
我哋知道，我哋好多已經讀過腓立比書嘅人都覺得腓立比書係講到喜樂。
And when you have read the book of Philippians, the book focus a lot on joy.
我哋點樣能夠喺侍奉裏邊得着喜樂呢？
How do we have joy in our service?
喺我哋今時今日，我哋有冇喜樂呢？
So do we still have this joy?
教會好似一間一間嘅閂門，
Churches are closing down one by one.
我哋睇見好多基督嘅福音傳出去，個難度越嚟越高。
It looks like that we are having more and more hurdles in spreading the gospel.
我哋睇見香港最近發生嘅事幹，令到教會內部都開始有撕裂嘅痕跡。
And when we look at the situation in Hong Kong, we see that there are tensions in the churches.
我哋覺得喺侍奉嘅當中，亦都會有唔同嘅難處。
We know that in our service, we encounter different types of difficulties.
我哋面對嘅任何嘅大小事幹，我哋都可能都會觸一發就驚動全身。
And in handling things, big or small, it can trigger things unexpectedly.
喺牧養教會工作上面更加係如此。
When we minister in the church, we will have a similar situation.
因為一句説話講錯咗，
A slip of the tongue,
或者一件事一個動作少做咗，
or when you miss doing something,
或者多做咗，
or you pay too much attention on one thing,
都會引起唔同嘅反應。
they could trigger different responses.
因為呢個世界俾我哋就係睇見一個鏡頭攝錄咗之後，會有唔同嘅反應浮現出嚟。
Because in this world, we know that it is like a recorder. Whatever we do, it will be reflected differently in different people.
每一個人同一班人睇同一個鏡頭，但係出嚟嗰個結果係唔一樣。
We may be looking at the same scene, experiencing the same thing, but then your responses will be different.
所以我哋今時今日做人，好似真係多一事不如少一事。
So, don't you think it would be like what I said these days? Better mind your own business. The less you care, the better you will be off.
但係我哋睇呢本書嘅時候，我哋都發覺原來基督徒唔係闊佬懶理或者置身事外，而係因為真理嘅緣故，我哋要行出嚟。
But then when you read this book, you will know that as Christians, you should not be minding your own affairs. But then in truth, you have to step forward and contribute.
我哋今日都係點解會多一事不如少一事呢？就係因為怕蝕底。
Why we have this mentality of minding your own self? Because you fear failure and also a loss of your benefits.
頭先我哋喺主學裏邊都係講，點解你唔敢傳福音呢？
Well, you may recall in your Sunday school classes, you will be asked why you don't helping in spreading the gospel.
因為我講唔清楚。
Oh, because I can't speak clearly.
咁我教你 CWT 啦。
Well, then that is the CWT training classes.
我教咗你人生二路啦。
Okay, now we have taken the EBS lesson, two ways to life, to live.
教咗你食屬靈四定律啦。
So you know the way about the gospel.
我怕講唔清楚咧。
But still, I am not very good at speaking.
我怕俾人落我面咧。
I fear having a lots of words before people.
其實因為我哋唔識聖經。
But then the bottom line is that we don't know the Bible.
我哋唔認識耶穌。
We don't know Jesus well.
我哋嘴識得講主耶穌為我哋釘喺十字架。
So if you are able to speak, you will be led by Jesus.
但係冇心裏邊真係體會到耶穌真係死俾我哋睇。
But then if you don't feel with the heart that Christ died for us,
佢係非常之徹底。
then Jesus was emptying himself and never mind about his own self.
佢完全冇咗自己。
He turned himself into nothing.
我哋今日為咗福音嘅緣故
So for the gospel,
我哋願唔願意蝕底
are you willing to be taking a disadvantage?
其實呢段經文，你仔細我哋睇一睇嘅時候，
So if you look closely at this passage,
真係同蝕底有關係。
so it's a matter of advantage and disadvantage.
我哋會吃虧，
Yes, we may be losing our benefits
因為我哋行出嚟會俾人打。
because when we do our work, we are a good target of beating.
讚賞嘅人通常都好少，
There may be less people admiring you.
批評嘅會比較多。
You have a lot of critics,
唔係單止人哋嘅批評，
not only people's critics.
係自己批評自己。
You have your own self-evaluation,
批評到一個地步，唔敢去做。
and you are so criticizing yourself that you hold back.
傳福音都係
The same thing with gospel work.
好多時候，我哋將自己壓到你唔得㗎啦，你又冇口才，你又冇人才，你又冇身材。
And a lot of times you will belittle yourself. I don't speak well. I don't have the background. I don't have the stature.
所以咁嘅情況越整咧就上咗魔鬼嘅當。
And the more you think that way, the Satan will embrace you.
所以保羅喺啲書係靠着主耶穌，佢先至能夠開呢個腓立比教。
So Paul here, in the Lord, he is able to plant a church in Philippi.
提摩太睇到呢個好似老豆一樣嘅保羅，佢先至肯被差派做教會嘅牧師。
And Timothy here, looking up at Paul as a father, he is willing to do the work of gospel ministry in the Philippian church.
以巴弗提更加喺教會嘅內部工作，已經係人與人之間經歷好多嘅事，佢仍然肯翻嚟服侍神。
And Epaphroditus, he has encountered a lot of things in the church. Still, he is willing to come back and serve.
所以唔好睇到自己冇嘅，
So don't look at the bad side of yourself
你要睇到自己所有嘅。
and look at what you have.
唔好話我因為斷咗手、斷咗腳，我就唔做得嘢。
Don't stop telling yourself that I don't have a limb, I don't have a good arm to help myself.
你冇咗隻右手，做唔做呢嘢？
Maybe you do not have a right arm. Can you still work?
得唔得？
Can you?
仲有咩手啊？
You still have your
唔得聽。
Never.
如果你冇咗右腳，點啊？
Without your right leg,
咁你唔跳腳咯，左腳咯。
so you may be hopping on your left.
所以我哋要承認冇錯，我可能冇手。
Yes, you may admit to yourself, I am armless and legless, yes.
但係靠着主耶穌，
But then through Jesus Christ
聖靈俾我智慧，
and the wisdom of the Spirit,
喺呢個殘而不彰嘅情況之下，繼續去傳。
yes, you may be disabled, but then you are not in a hopeless situation. You still can work.
大家睇過呢幅圖畫未？
Let's take a look at the flat screen.
呢位球員去踢足球，但佢冇隻左手。
On the right is a soccer player, but then she doesn't have a limb.
但係佢去參賽，繼續去踢波。
But then nothing stopped her from playing soccer.
佢就注意到有個觀眾，
And then she noticed in one of the spectators,
抱住一個細路仔，
and in the arms is a young boy,
又係冇咗左手。
and he too doesn't have a limb.
佢哋兩個碰拳，
And they hug each other.
碰拳啫。
Or they have a fist bump.
我唔知道大家睇呢個鏡頭有咩感想，
I don't know what does this picture speak to you.
但係我睇呢個鏡頭唔係睇一次，已經睇咗好多次。
And I look at this picture for a few times.
但係聖靈就感動我，忽然之間讓我再一次睇見呢個鏡頭，當我預備呢個講章嘅時候。
But then I was touched by the Spirit and take this picture to this sermon.
我冇口才，冇錢財，冇身材，就好似佢。
Yes, I may not have the eloquence of speech or the wealth, the background, or the stature, just like this soccer player.
但係我仍然去走，仍然去服侍主。
But then I will still do my work and to minister.
直至我睇見一個好似我咧，
Because I see one like me,
而且佢係細路。
and he is a young guy.
我希望呢一場比賽，佢能夠睇見，發揮佢將來長大都可以好似佢。
Because I hope in this game, in this soccer game, this young guy will be able to see what he can do when he grows up.
今日所謂傳福音，
Today, when we spread the gospel,
唔係你全部有手有腳，咁你就掂。
you are not doing the gospel work in your almighty power. No.
而係因為你喺唔掂嘅當中，你能夠體會到嗰啲唔掂嘅人，你可以同佢一齊。
But then, in your inadequacy and weaknesses, you are able to see similar situations in others.
我哋一齊祈禱。
Let's pray.
父神，求你幫助我哋，
Heavenly Father, help us.
讓我哋知道自己嘅缺乏，
Help us to know our inadequacy.
但係同時亦都睇見神你嘅豐富，
But then in our adequacy, we see your richness.
好讓我哋將呢個缺乏成為主你加添力量嘅一個地方。
And turn our inadequacy and weaknesses to become your power and strength.
成為別人嘅祝福。
And turn these powers and to serve others better.
使到更多嘅人能夠認識福音，
So that more people will turn to you and know the gospel.
幫助我哋能夠學習將自己嘅事交託俾你，
Help us to learn to put our heart and to these things and turn them over to you for help.
亦都賜我哋力量可以兼顧眾人嘅事。
And empower us so that we may be able to take the others' interests.
奉耶穌基督嘅聖名求。
In Jesus' name we pray.